Today on Rappler. Batasang Pambansa is on heightened alert after congressmen receive bomb threats. Mindanao leaders and local executives reject former President Rodrigo Duterte's call for Mindanao independence. Endo and Zombading's filmmaker Jade Castro is arrested for allegedly burning down a modern jeepney in Catanawan, Quezon. El Salvador's Nayib Bukele is re-elected as president. Pop star Taylor Swift makes Grammy history by becoming the first artist to win Album of the Year 4 times. And Taylor Swift announces the release of her 11th studio album titled The Tortured Poets Department. The Batasang Pambansa complex is on heightened alert after some members of the House of Representatives allegedly received bomb threats. House Secretary General Reginald Velasco says they are implementing stringent security measures akin to the State of the Nation address due to the ongoing threat. House members who supposedly received messages are not named but clarifies House Speaker Martin Romualdez was not among those threatened. A memo addressed to House members, staff, and employees of the lower chamber would be issued on rules for outsiders who will be entering the complex and stricter measures for motorcycles. This means that for deliveries, representatives of the offices would have to pick up the items at a designated area. Velasco adds there won't be additional protection, only stricter security for people entering the premises. Officials from Mindanao reject former President Rodrigo Duterte's call to revive a movement for Mindanao independence, warning of its potential to fragment the nation. In a recent news conference in Davao, Duterte said he had asked former House Speaker and Davao del Norte Representative Pantaleon Alvarez to lead the movement. Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel, who is from Cagayan de Oro, weighs in on the issue, saying the call for independence won't prosper. Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao Chief Minister Ahod Ibrahim also says he sees Duterte's move to revive calls for Mindanao independence as the former president's way of flexing his political muscle. The League of Provinces in the Philippines, an organization composed of governors, also rejects renewed calls for Mindanao independence. Endo and Zombading's filmmaker Jade Castro is arrested along with 3 other men for allegedly burning down a modern jeepney in Catanawan, Quezon. The Directors Guild of the Philippines, the Philippine Center of International Pen and Dakila released statements of concern on Saturday, February 3. The Manila Bulletin reports a modern jeepney had been burned to the ground, with police and witnesses saying the perpetrators wore bonnets and were armed. The cooperative management claims the culprits were jeepney operators who had issues with the franchise consolidation under the POV modernization program. Police traced the suspects to a resort in Mulanay, Quezon, where Castro and his friends were apprehended. Several witnesses reportedly claim Castro and his friends were at the Mulanay Public Plaza the night the vehicle was burned. On X, Castro claims innocence, adding they were arrested without a warrant. President Nayib Bukele wins El Salvador's national elections in a landslide, becoming the first Salvadoran president in almost a century to be re-elected. Bukele's New Ideas Party captures at least 58 positions in El Salvador's 60-seat legislative assembly. Speaking from the balcony of the National Palace, Bukele tells his supporters to anticipate what his administration will do in the next 5 years. With his re-election, Bukele's opponents fear he would use his unprecedented power to overhaul El Salvador's constitution and scrap term limits. Extreme poverty has doubled and private investment has tumbled under Bukele, who came to power in 2019. Rights groups say El Salvador's democracy is under attack. Bukele has taken such concerns in stride, at one point changing his profile on X to say, "World's coolest dictator." Taylor Swift makes Grammy history, becoming the only artist to win Album of the Year 4 times, winning the honor for her pop album Midnights. Women dominate the 2024 Grammy Awards with pop stars Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, and R&B artist SZA taking home trophies. Taylor also takes home the award for Best Pop Vocal Performance. Billie Eilish claims the Song of the Year for What Was I Made For, a ballad written for the Barbie movie soundtrack, while Miley Cyrus wins her first Grammy for Record of the Year for her song Flowers. SZA, who leads with 9 nominations, takes home 3 awards for Best R&B Song for Snooze, Best Pop Duo, and Urban Contemporary Album. Pop star Taylor Swift announces the release of her 11th studio album titled The Tortured Poets Department during her acceptance speech at the 66th Grammy Awards.
My brand new album comes out April 19th. It's called The Tortured Poets Department.
She also posts the announcement on her social media with an image of the album cover, alongside a handwritten note that reads, "And so I enter into evidence my tarnished coat of arms, my muses acquired like bruises, my talismans and charms. The tick-tick-tick of love bombs, my vein of pitch-black ink. All is fair in love and poetry." Details about the album have yet to be announced, but the album's pre-sale on her website reveals it will include 16 songs plus a bonus track titled The Manuscript. Since 2020, Taylor has released a total of 7 albums, including 4 re-recordings. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.